Now, Puntland is a region or a state that is found in the northeastern parts of Somalia. It has a capital city that is known as Garowe or Garowe, right? So I wouldn't know how the Somalians would pronounce this exactly. It is the most politically stable, wealthiest, and the largest state that you find in Somalia. It attained its autonomous state in August of 1998, right? Now, Puntland lies next to an independently operated state known as Somaliland, which you find in the northwestern parts of Somalia, right? They declared independence in May of 1991, but this was not recognized by the international community. So when we look at Puntland, I would say that it is not an independent state, but it is an autonomous region or an autonomous state in Somalia. So just to summarize what I've just mentioned, Puntland is an autonomous region or state that functions under or in the federal system that Somali has in place. Now, a number of interesting things have occurred, particularly in regards to this Puntland region, right, that you find in Somalia. In the end of March 2024, a vote was conducted by the federal government, right, to uh, push a number of constitutional amendments, right, which will be applied in 2024 as the year progressed. Now, these constitutional amendments fundamentally contained, right, the ability of the president to be uh, voted for directly, right? So, meaning there would be a direct presidential election. And the second major one is that the president would have power to appoint the prime minister, right? Meaning that there would be a lot of power that would be concentrated on the federal government or the central government, right? Or there would be a lot of political power that would be concentrated on the executive, right, within the governing system. So this would mean that the voting system and the political system they had would move from a clan based voting system, right, into a system where a lot of political power would be concentrated on the presidential department or basically the executive, right? Another another constitutional amendment would be the inclusive or the changing of the system into a, what can I say, an equal universal suffrage, right? Equal universal suffrage basically means one person, one vote, right? So it would move from a clan based voting system, right, which was established particularly in the 90s, right, because there are different clans that you find in Somalia. So they would scrap that system and move into the equal universal suffrage, meaning move from a clan based system to a one man, one vote system or a one person, one vote system. So, Puntland has a big problem with these constitutional amendments, which Somalia, the federal government, wants to introduce, right? They stated a number of reasons for that. The first reason is that there weren't enough consultation rounds performed by the federal government to actually involve everyone, but particularly Puntland, in these constitutional amendments. Another one is, as I have mentioned, is that power would be removed from Puntland as an autonomous state, right, or as an autonomous region, and moved to the federal central government of Somalia. Now, because of these reasons, because of these constitutional amendments, Puntland wants to move from just being an autonomous state under the federal system of Somalia, right, into becoming a fully fledged independent state, right, similar to the Somaliland, which is right next to Puntland. So basically, in conclusion, these set of circumstances has caused a drift, right, or some tensions between the federal government of Somalia, right, and the uh, autonomous state of Puntland, right? That's why Puntland is touting the idea of moving into full independency, right? Similar to Somaliland.